I think a lot of people that I talk to, a lot of agencies, the very first thing they'll do is look through all the content on a site and determine, hey, is any of this newsworthy? Can we pitch this in the summer? For instance, it's starting to get hot here in the States, and some people will look through content and this is a very generic example, but like say you have the best ways to stay cool or something. You could package that up and pitch it with some expert commentary to a news station looking to write about, the hacks to stay cool. And then that kind of piggybacks into the last thing, which is this like expert commentary. So either you're proactively pitching kind of you can lean on a trend. So seasonality. I had somebody tell me a really fun one. They were a plumbing company and it was International Pancake Day. And they pitched a story to a local news outlet that on International Pancake Day, you don't want to pour your pancake mix down the drain because it can ruin your pipes. And, so they pitch this little nugget with some tips from the plumber, and then boom, you get a link back to your plumbing website from a high DA, high authority news outlet. So that's kind of like the newsjacking thing. Then there's also source of sources, help a reporter out, Harrow, quoted. There's these platforms. Some of them are free, some of them you have to pay, but where journalists will actively seek you out for questions. They'll say, hey, I'm looking for an expert on whatever topic. And if you can provide something timely in a timely manner and with some interesting value and interesting take on it, you can also get a citation there. So those are kind of like the tactics, I think. Like it's important, I think, to get started to know what's at your disposal because not everybody's going to be able to do every one of those things. Really, the expert commentary thing is probably the easiest. But then what do you do once you have this interesting story? I mean, you can use those platforms which connect you directly to a journalist. But if you want to actively pitch to them, you have to know who to pitch to.